Sex tapes and stolen dancers? These celebrity fights leave scars too deep to ignore. In the early 2000s, at the height of low-rise jeans and tabloid drama, Hilary, Duff, and Lindsay Lohan engaged in a petty love triangle over Aaron Carter. It all started in 2003. After 2 years of dating Duff, Carter cheated on her with Lohan. Eventually, he broke things off with her long enough to focus on Duff's Lizzie McGuire movie premiere, but those two called it quits for good when he cheated on her again. Just for spite, Lohan and Duff began showing up to each other's movie premieres. Duff went to the Freaky Friday release, and Lohan retaliated by dazzling at the Cheaper by the Dozen premiere. Things only escalated from there. While Duff was working on a Cinderella story, Lohan called Duff's co-star Chad Michael Murray to talk trash and spread rumors. That same year, Lohan made fun of Duff in a Saturday Night Live skit. Duff was unimpressed, telling Access Hollywood, "I'm not here to talk bad about her like she talks bad about me all the time." Even Duff's then-boyfriend, Joel Madden, got involved, refusing to give Lohan's little brother an autograph until she publicly apologized. In 2007, it seemed like things finally started to cool down with Duff telling People magazine, "We are both adults, and whatever happened, happened when we were young. It's over." On March 10, 2003, shortly after the U.S. invasion of Iraq, the chick singer Natalie Maines made a comment during a London show about then-President George W. Bush. Maines first said between songs, "Just so you know, we're on the good side with y'all. We do not want this war, this violence." Maines got a little more specific, later dishing out,
"We're ashamed of the President of the United States."
The crowd responded with cheers, but before long, radio stations all over the nation were banning and even destroying Chicks records. Fellow country music star Toby Keith famously joined the chaos by performing in front of a large photo of Maines beside Saddam Hussein. Maines apologized to President Bush, but backlash against the band continued to build. Eventually, they dropped out of the public eye, but in 2020, after a 15-year hiatus, the band released Gaslighter. That same year, they announced they were changing their name from the Dixie Chicks to simply the Chicks. Katy Perry and Taylor Swift's fallout began when 3 of Perry's California Dreams Tour dancers were offered spots on Swift's Red Tour. Before Swift's tour ended, the same dancers left to join Perry on her Prismatic Tour, which Swift took as a direct attack. Telling Rolling Stone, "Perry basically tried to sabotage an entire arena tour. She tried to hire a bunch of people out from under me." Shortly after, Perry cryptically tweeted, "Watch out for the Regina George in sheep's clothing." The beef lasted for years. In a 2017 carpool karaoke video, Perry told James Corden,
"And I tried to talk to her about it and she wouldn't speak to me."
The two pop sensations were finally able to mend their rift in 2018 when Perry sent Swift a literal olive branch. The two even appeared together in the video for Swift's song, "You Need to Calm Down." Jay-Z and Kanye West first met in the 2000s to collaborate on This Can't Be Life. West was initially quite intimidated by Jay, but the two men quickly formed a friendship and mentorship. Things shifted when West married Kim Kardashian in 2014. The widely publicized event was notably missing 2 guests who were thought to be close to the groom, Jay-Z and his wife Beyoncé. Some speculate the snub had something to do with the infamous elevator fight between Jay and Beyoncé's sister, Solange, at the Met Gala some weeks before. In 2017, Jay-Z opened up to the podcast Rap Radar about the feud, saying, "We've gotten past bigger issues, but you brought my family into it. Now it's a problem." Despite the drama, it seems that by 2019, things had gotten better as the two were photographed together at Sean Combs' 50th birthday party. When Kylie Jenner stole Tyga from Blac Chyna, Chyna knew exactly how to get revenge. She began dating Jenner's brother, Rob Kardashian. At the time, Rob was living with his sister Khloe, who was quite vocal about her distaste for Chyna. When things started heating up between the couple, Khloe kicked Rob out, which led him to move in with Chyna. Rob later proposed with an impressive 7-carat diamond ring worth $325,000, and soon after, Chyna was pregnant. Trouble stuck when the Kardashian sisters planned to film the baby shower. Rob was completely against it, and neither him nor Chyna attended the shower. The couple broke up and got back together multiple times, and had a particularly nasty fight leading to a breakup right before Christmas of 2017. Rob then posted an NSFW dump of private posts of Chyna, prompting her to take legal action against him for violating revenge porn laws. She told ABC News,
"The moral of the story is like, he doesn't respect me, so if you can't respect me, you have to respect the law."
It seems the pair have mended fences and are quietly co-parenting their daughter Dream. In the mid-2000s, Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton were close friends and were seen shopping and socializing together often. Their falling out apparently dates back to 2006, when Lohan was linked to Hilton's ex, Greek shipping heir Stavros Niarchos III. Days after they were spotted together, Hilton laughed as her friend Brandon Davis trashed Lohan publicly, making offensive comments about her body and finances. Hilton's publicist tried some damage control by claiming that the words weren't hers, and that Hilton didn't necessarily agree with what Davis said. Lohan then responded with a snide comment about Hilton's sex tape, telling Elle, "Obviously she's very comfortable making videos." The two socialites fought on and off for years, but as of 2021, it appears they have reconciled. Hilton said on her podcast, "Things have happened, but I am an adult now. I just realized that a lot of that was just being immature." The two rap moguls started as friends, with Drake often citing Kanye as an inspiration in his early days. They collaborated on several projects together, including Find Your Love, Drake's breakout single from his 2010 album, Thank Me Later. While the men engaged in some friendly competition over the years, things took a hard left turn when Pusha T called out Drake on his 2018 single, Infrared. The track was produced by West and hinted that Drake's latest album was ghostwritten by Quentin Miller. Pusha T then dropped another diss track, The Story of Adidon, which accused Drake of being a deadbeat dad and forced the rapper to confirm the existence of a secret child. Drake told Rap Radar,
"All the details of his record are all just like fabricated, so just to make it more interesting. The story's actually not really that interesting."
West offered a half-baked apology on Twitter, but reignited the feud with his 2021 single Pure Souls. Drake responded on Trippie Redd's portrayal, leading West to leak his address. The rappers reconciled and got together for the free Larry Hoover benefit concert in December of 2021, with West revealing, "I believe this event will prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together." 50 Cent and television producer Randall Emmett were longtime friends when the two fell out over actor Lala Kent and Emmett's failure to pay back a $1 million loan. Kent, who stars in The Row, dated Emmett on and off for several years after he helped her land her role in the film. In 2019, 50 Cent and the couple got into it on Instagram over the loan, with 50 Cent threatening physical violence. In a text conversation, 50 Cent wrote to Emmett, "You took my kindness for weakness. Now I'm going to show you what I've been trying not to do to you." The rapper then shared a series of memes mocking Emmett and Kent, all while counting down to the debt's due date of April 29th, adding, "Money Monday right around the corner. I'm going to bed early." Emmett eventually paid off the loan, ending their feud. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were cordial until their media-fabricated feud turned real. Fans picked up on some animosity when Minaj supposedly liked an Instagram post shading Cardi B's rapping style. While the screenshot turned out to be photoshopped, the incident caused a media frenzy, pitting the two rappers against each other. Later that year, they both featured on the Migos track Motorsport, which only raised more speculation about a feud because it looked like Minaj had filmed her music video parts on different days than everyone else. A month later, Cardi B revealed that Minaj had changed her verse and implied she might have done so to one-up the newcomer. Minaj told Apple Music Beats 1, "The first interview Cardi did after Motorsport came out, it just really hurt me because she looked so aggravated and angry. I kind of felt ambushed." The quarrel came to a head on September 7th, 2018, when the two women had a physical altercation during New York Fashion Week. Cardi B lunged at Minaj and threw her shoe. She ultimately left the party with a large knot on her head, while Minaj left unscathed. A source told US Weekly, "Nicki really respects Cardi and will always root for the success of other female artists and MCs."